Hi, this is Jo from McCorber's Tarot. I'm here today with your daily check-in, daily cross-watcher read. So this is where you watch the sign of the person that you're interested in, the sign of the person that's on your mind, just to see what's going on with them and what the energies between you both. So let's jump in. So if you are dealing with an Aries today, they're dealing with the Moon card. So they've got hidden feelings that they're not sharing with you, but there is love. You're sort of quietly reflecting on things at the moment. Perhaps there's not a lot of communication between you both. Again, I think you're considering how you might be able to move forward with love towards this person. Or so between the two of you, a decision needs to be made. A decision is necessary, but at the moment we've got this again. It's mentioning that there's a quiet period of reflection, so nothing happening at the moment. There's a lot going on in the background that you're not seeing. These things hopefully will be sort of become apparent and be shared with you soon, but just nothing happening for now, even though there's a huge amount of love obviously between you both, and we can see that there's this person that you're thinking of is hoping for a new start in love with you. The advice to you is this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you're dealing with a Taurus today, Wheel of Fortune. So they're hoping things will move forward. It's likely that there is a strong connection, a soul connection between you both. This person feels like you're meant to be together. They're thinking of how they can work on this with you to make the relationship happen. I think you're also hoping for things to grow and develop between you, and you're very willing to take a leap of faith. In terms of both of you together, I think there's not a lot of action at the moment, but you're expecting or hoping that there will be. You're just holding yourselves at the moment, keeping your powder dry, as they say. And at the moment, you've both got your guard up. That's why. Perhaps you need to think about sort of letting your guard down and being a bit vulnerable to help this situation move forward. It looks like you really want to, and so do they. So I think it could be worth considering just how you might be able to open up a little bit more. Perhaps they'll try and have a bit of fun together to see if you can sort of open up the path of communication between you and help things sort of move on. The advice to you is this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini today has their guard up, but they want to come forward and make a love offer to you. They're thinking about doing that. I think you feel like this connection is quite magical. You feel that there's something definitely between you, and this person makes you happy. And of Pentacles. I think between you both, you are quite happy and content. It's just that you would be perhaps happier together and be able to complement each other well, knowing that you're not emotionally dependent on each other, which is important. And there's the Queen of Cups there, which is a lot of loving, nurturing, stable energy between you both, which is lovely to see. So the advice to you today is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Cancer is focusing on their money, but they're also hoping to have a stable and long-term relationship with you. They're keeping their eye on you. They're interested and inquisitive about you. They want to know more. You feel there's a decision to be made, and you'd like things to move forward. Both of you together, perhaps there's been a period of conflict, but you're working towards moving into calmer waters together. And I think you see each other as very attractive. You're very, very attracted to each other, and there's a lot of passion there. Your advice today is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo today is up in their head. They're thinking about you. They feel a bit unsure about how to move forward. They're perhaps taking some advice on this from friends or family at the moment, but they're considering whether they would like a commitment with you. You're feeling a bit guarded and holding back. I think you don't like the idea of perhaps this person talking to others, or the potential that they might move on with somebody else. And I think you're seeing them as having options open to them. Both together. This is a very slow moving relationship. It's slow to move forward, but there is love there, and this person will come forward with love. Here we go. We have the communication card, which suggests you will be communicating with each other. So there will be messages back and forth, whether that's text messages, emails, DMs, whatever that might be. There will be communication coming forward. And the advice to you for today is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. If you're dealing with a Virgo today, well, the Virgo feels a deep connection with you. They have a lot of love for you, but they're just sort of hanging back at the moment to see what to think about what's gone on, reflect on it, and perhaps they're starting to see things from a new perspective. I think you're getting on with things, perhaps seeing friends, trying to distract yourself at the moment. And I think you either want a new cycle to start with this person, or just for there to be closure, because I think you're a bit tired of waiting for this person. The energy between you both, happiness. You both want happiness together. That's what you deep down hope for. With the Ace of Pentacles, there is going to be a solid new start between you both. And your advice today is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If you're dealing with a Libra today, justice. So the Libra may be dealing with other matters in their life. They could be going through a legal situation, or be trying to sell a house or do something like that that's perhaps distracting them. They could be somebody that you work with, or perhaps your boss, or there could be influences from perhaps a male family member for them today. You would like clarity and communication. I think that's what you're seeking and what you're hoping for, because things feel a bit unclear to you, and you're hoping for a stable relationship situation and for things to move on in that way. I think this person's feeling that if they don't get on with it, you could be a missed opportunity for them. And they are potentially also reflecting back on the good times that you've had together. Your advice is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. If you're dealing with a Scorpio today, the Scorpio wants to take action. They want to come towards you. They're going to come in quite quickly. They're very attractive. They're somebody that you like very much. They are very passionate towards you. You're unsure about this. I think you're considering whether things are over between you, and they're obviously coming back to see if they can resolve it. You have to weigh up whether you want to bring things back into balance, and whether you'll be receptive to them when they do come back in. I think between you both, it's possible that you may end up walking away and focusing on money and being stable, and you don't want any more sort of drama. The advice to you is enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So perhaps a bit of time out together might help you to see things differently and resolve this with your Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius today, the Sagittarius wants to have teamwork with you, or perhaps they're busy focusing on work. They're feeling that you might be a missed opportunity for them. You're keeping your eye on them. Perhaps you've been looking at them on social media to see what they're up to. You feel a bit obsessed with them. Between the both of you, hopefully it's the end of what's been a difficult cycle. Perhaps you're coming out the other side of it. There's been a lot of pain and hurt here. I think both of you feel hurt by each other, a bit backstabbed and betrayed, but you are both hoping for happiness together and a new start together. Your advice today, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, which is backed up by this Ten of Cups here as well. If you're dealing with a Capricorn today, the Capricorn wants to come forward with a love offer to you and a message of passion. You're feeling out in the cold at the moment. You're obviously not hearing from this person. You're feeling a bit rejected. But don't forget, this is your feelings and doesn't necessarily reflect the true situation. As you can see here, this person is outside, but they could go inside if they wanted. So perhaps think about whether there's anything that you can do to change things as well. Obviously, this person does really want to come into communication with you and say something to you. And yeah, just be clear about what you want, because you'll be able to manifest it. Between the two of you, there are options that you need to consider, and you have to bring things into a decision, really. You're juggling all of the different factors here and need to make a decision. So with the advice to you, if you're dealing with a Capricorn today, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. If you're dealing with an Aquarius today, the Aquarius is feeling burdened. They have a lot going on in their life, and they're trying to juggle everything. They feel like they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders at the moment, and they're feeling a bit hurt and betrayed by something that's happened. You are feeling in control of the situation, and I think you're feeling and hoping that there will be love between you both. Between you two, there is the Tower between you. It looks like there might be a sudden change one way or the other that shakes things up. There could be a new passionate start, but something's going to happen before the new passionate start. Something sort of big is going to come in here. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Perhaps that's in relation to this Tower here. If you're dealing with a Pisces today, the Ten of Cups, this person has a lot of love for you and sees you as their happily ever after, but they do have sort of things hidden in the background, perhaps secrets they haven't shared with you. And if you're feeling something's a bit off and you're not sure why, that's the reason. You're feeling like you have all the tools to make this relationship work, and you're hoping for it to move forward. I think between the two of you, you're feeling a bit defensive, and perhaps so this hidden energy might be causing that between you. But you do want this to work. You both want each other. And the advice to you today, if you're dealing with a Pisces, is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you will be feeling a strong connection here to this person with the Wheel of Fortune. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed your cross-watcher read for today and the check-in on the energies between you and the person that's on your mind. If you enjoyed this reading, please do give me the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you've got any comments to make, that would be great. I'd love it if you could put in the comments which country you're watching from. That'd be really interesting for me. I appreciate all of your support. Yes, I will be back tomorrow with another daily cross-watcher read. Until then, bye-bye.